So, this particular episode, I'm honored to have sat with a very distinguished individual who I call a Calabar American. Who am I talking about? In a few moments, you will see. My name is JEDI, the host of the show, In Your Vicinity with JEDI. I always share it. I love sharing it. All we do is travel around the world, and we'll come to the vicinity of the celebrities, the personalities, people doing well in different areas of life, who will be an inspiration to you. We just have a good interactive moment with them. Let them share with us their challenges, their leisure times, their good moments, their happy time, their private moments, everything that adds up in making them the successful brand that you love, okay? So thank you once again for tuning in. Remember to click on the subscription button, notification button, and share. That's all I'm asking. And when we come back, we'll talk more about it. But enjoy this from my guy, and then we'll see you later. Take care. As you can see, the show takes me round and round and round. I am still in the state of Maryland. I've been having a great time seeing different places, seeing the lovely atmosphere. It's a very conservative state, you know, a lot of trees, forests, you know, lonely roads. But I'm happy I'm able to connect with most of my friends, you know, and I'm sitting with one today. He invited me into his vicinity, and that's why I'm relaxed. I told him a few minutes ago that I just feel so homed, not homely. I feel homed because it's like I'm locked in to the atmosphere of this beautiful place. He's invited me into his vicinity, and I'm here. Of course, it's your favorite show, your online #1 TV show. It's In Your Vicinity with JEDI. My name is JEDI, and my guest today, oh my God. I'm not sure if you're ready for this episode. This guy is an outstanding intellectual comedian. I personally respect him. I love him as so much as a brother. No, I don't love him that way. I love him as a brother. Hallelujah. And he's married to a beautiful woman who is one of the top makeup artists and entrepreneur in the state of Maryland, in the United States here. And they have 2 beautiful children. Kai, this guy, we hustled in the game. From the day we met, when we connected, it has been a fantastic relationship running up to 20 years as I speak to you. And I'm honored to have him on my show. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the host of Standing Out with CEE that has been successful both in Lagos and in the United States. And also, he's an outstanding master compere and comedian. He started a comedy club that a lot of people fell in love with. I'm telling you, we had a good time doing that comedy club. But because of the whole pandemic, we took a break and we're still coming back, you know. But it's my honor. Let me not talk too much. It's my honor to bring in my friend, my brother, my Calabar brother, the richest himself. He's not only Calabar richest. He's the richest himself. He's the Calabar American, the one and only Kingsley Oba. You all know him as CEE.
Good God.
I talk too much.
Jesus Christ.
Don't be angry.
You know, he get one age when they talk for my place. They say when they want kill dog, they go give him big name.
Forgive me. There's so much that I can say about you.
Now, when our diaspora go see this video, they will say I don't make a.
But you're looking made. You have made it.
So I know dollar is 500 naira.
So yeah, okay.
People will begin calculate for you. You know, say they will calculate. You see, bros, you know, the dollar and 500 naira. So if you just send like, just send, they say send no, 10. Say send $100 now, like for the something 50 now 50K be that. You go say wait. You know what did the dog? It's enough, just 50K, bros. I love 50K.
They calculate it on your behalf.
And that was just, then they pay me. Then I just 50K.
To them.
To them. They don't know that that's 8 hours of your destiny you are giving to them.
Wow! Good to see you, bro.
Oh, man.
By the way, I didn't tell you this. He's a theater artist.
Yeah.
How do you call it? A transitician, or was it?
Thespians.
Yeah, I know, but there's another word they use for people who are stage actors. A theatrician or
a theater artist. It's just theater artist or thespian.
Is it thespian?
Yeah, thespians, you know.
He dances, he cracks up, he sings, he plays instrument, he's a dancer,
Yes, I do everything. I cook, wash plates for my wife, you know.
So good to see you, bro.
Thanks
for having me in your home.
Yeah, you're. I mean, this is a shocker. I never knew about the show, and I just heard we are coming.
How can I be in the state of Maryland and I will not knock at your door? I mean, it's not possible now.
Well, I was even planning to come. When it took you long, I said, okay, let me come so that because I don't want to hear this thing is airing and my face is not on that thing.
No. It was just right, spot on time where we could meet and talk.
Yeah. And quickly, let me say this. The first time I met JEDI was at, if you remember, these people, this rap group, this gospel rap group.
Gospel according to rap?
No.
Rooftop MCs.
Rooftop MCs.
Yeah.
Now, Gospelella had a show at that club in Maryland. You remember that club?
Lord's Club.
I
remember.
Gospelella had a show there. And
that club has gone.
Yeah, and that place was well built, structured well, but you know, mismanagement. So JEDI came, and that was when Rooftop MCs were crazy. The guy climbed speaker,
He performed all the whole performance.
So, and what drew me to JEDI was the fact that, you know, I mean, you know, Nigeria, we do comedy and it's usually pidgin, but JEDI came with this finesse, just speak English, and they crack people up. I said, this is what I've been looking for.
Oh, chai.
Honestly, that was what drew me to you.
So if not, we wouldn't have been friends now.
You go just the same category. This guy came, you speak good English, he bossed the place. I say, wait, so this is possible? Because I thought that in Nigeria, the only way you can be funny is speaking pidgin.
Yeah, speaking pidgin.
But I was like, man, I need to be friends. And another thing was, he was clean. His comedy was clean. I was like, so this thing can really work. I mean, I knew it could work, but...
We are not dirty like that.
So I hook up, I say, bros, my name na Siwa. He say, I know you now. I was like, wow, we don't do. And the relationship has been so wonderful.
You know, one thing I've always loved about CY is the fact that he had this, or he still has it though. This act, I don't want to say attitude. He has this act of, bring it on, I will kill it. Nothing, you know, a lot of times as comedians, you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? What am I going to say? Things like that. Every one of us still enjoys such moment, but he comes in as, oh, you're coming now. Hello, can you give me mic? Kill it. And since I've known him, I have always enjoyed being with him, and we've built a solid relationship as not just friends, but as brothers. Because we share a lot in common in terms of knowledge, spiritual, you know, and also comic-wise. Ideas, okay, this is what we plan to do. This is what I think I want to do. Let's do it this way. Okay, please, can we do it this way? Things like, and the way, I remember the first time I took him for a wedding in America.
Yeah.
Till today, the couple are still talking. This was
this guy's in Jesus House, Baltimore, right?
No, was it? No, 14 or 15?
2014.
2014. And till this day, for me, is one of the most outstanding weddings. Our combo effort was just.
And do you know, I can say this on good authority that has been till date one of my best weddings that I have done, with so much, you know, when you're relaxed, you know, sometimes you hold the mic emceeing an event, there's this tension.
Yes.
It's like you are doing well, but you are not enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
But that evening, I was enjoying myself. It was like, you know,
it was seamless.
It's like we're just sitting down, we're gisting. It was
seamless.
It was awesome.
I burnt a lot of calories that day. I danced and danced like that day.
Oh man, that's
we can talk about this now, but most times people don't know the story behind it.
true.
For you, what is comedy, or how has comedy been with you from your own journey? Because people see, oh, CYA is in America now, he's hosting this event, he's a big boy, CY, just 50K now, send me $100. But before CY came to that point that he could get your attention, there's been a journey, there's been a story. How was it for you?
Well, honestly, brother, I can say it's a tough job. I was just sharing with one of our comedian friends, Komi. You know Komi now?
Yes, Komi.
I was just sharing with him my first time on stage, my first ever time ever climbing the stage. I was booed off stage, and it was in LASU, Lagos State University. Wow. But Yo was having a stage play.
Yeah,
Yo.
One thing about this show, if you call a name, we speak it forth that we're going to. I'm coming for you. I'm coming to interview.
We're coming to you.
Wow, Papa, man.
God.
Get ready. Yeah.
So, and he had the stage play, and he brought basket mouths, and of course, that was when basket and the likes were very hot. And I went to him and I said, bros, I want to do something. I mean, I started doing little, but had not, gotten to that big platform. So he asked me one question. He said, you sure say you go fit do this thing? I said, bros, just try. Twale was like, bros, you and try him now.
Was Twale in LASU too?
He was on my set.
Oh, nice.
So, and the time came, of course, you'll be the opener now. Or who do you want to open the show? They just say, yeah, go and kill yourself. And you know that thing you said, waiting day.
Yes.
And you know how university audience.
No.
First of all, they don't have joy.
Not all universities, but there are some universities.
Yeah.
That you climb stage, you better be ready.
Man.
I've heard of how terrible people can be in Ife.
Oh, no. Those ones, that's hell. It's hell.
If you're not good,
just don't go there. Don't go.
The last is another place. Unilag, they can still.
They could be nice.
Uniport, UI, but LASU and
man, it was so.
Don't use native language to get you off the stage.
If his own is worse, if one person will just start clapping. Bra, you say bra.
And you sit there. Now so the man go. And when you want to go, then
imagine hearing bra. You see, say so as the man they go. God, human beings are terrible. So I went out, and immediately I saw the audience, all the materials in my head disappeared. I said, so Anna day now. Somebody just say, we did talk. I say, God. Immediately he said that.
He destabilized you.
He messed me up. I didn't know what to say again. So I started saying, so my guy, how you doing? Yeah, fine, no anything. I just go away. When he go, and I was still trying to, drag the thing to see if I could just throw one punchline in there. I saw pure water coming.
Hey, dodge.
Yeah, I ran backstage.
This was at the auditorium now.
You know what Twale told me when I go back? Twale said, that's why there are some friends you don't joke with. Did you hear
that? There are some friends you don't joke with.
Not because they give you anything or they give you money, but they are there for you. They stand. And that's why I don't like, sometimes when I'm talking about certain people, they're like, waiting be your own. I'm like, I value friendship that is, be there for me even when I'm messing up.
Yes.
Do you know what he told me? When I came back, he said, no worry. He said, nah, because you never sleep, you don't tire.
What?
I'm telling you. He say now because you tired, say you not sleep well. Don't worry, not be your fault.
What a way to comfort. What a way to. Do you know, I wouldn't have expected such kind of like comfort. No, I'm serious.
I know
it's
he
strange.
won't remember this. He won't remember this thing that I'm saying today.
Because normally we hear, don't worry, to be fine. Don't worry, okay, maybe we'll try again. Or just worry. But what he said, you are tired, you never sleep.
He said he never asked. Even me, I can't say not true. Now they say I sleep well. When you are trying to give yourself hope.
Yeah.
So, but that was. I mean, that's what friends until date. We spoke. That was the day before yesterday. We still talk till date because that's who a friend is supposed to be. I hear people say a lot of things about him. I defend him. I remember when I went to Dallas, some friends were talking about it. I was there defending him. Like almost everybody was saying some terrible things about him. I said, this is a guy I lived with for 2 years. He housed me. And you know how he housed me? I didn't have a place to live when I was in school. His auntie was living in the auntie's house. The auntie actually is, the auntie lives in Abuja. So the auntie has a house in Ajangbadi. And the husband lives there. The husband is a sailor. So he lives in the house. So he told me, you can come and stay, but don't let my auntie see you. So one day, I came back. The auntie had come from Abuja. I couldn't enter. This guy sneaked me in from the kitchen and just stay inside the room. And I lived with that guy. I was just sneaking in and out for 1 year. I mean, there are people you don't... friendship is something you value.
Wow, having the right friends around you actually speaks for you.
That was how comedy started for me, but I decided to go conquer the stage again. I remember Ali Baba would always say, if you're good on a stage, go back to that stage. Make sure you conquer that stage until you conquer that stage. Don't go back. Did
you just hear that? So, wait, that is indirectly saying, wherever you feel you have failed in life, continue and keep trying.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Keep doing it.
Don't stop.
As a matter of fact, that thing you failed in, go back and do it again. Keep doing it because
some people, sorry to cut you, but some people will just experience that point of failure and like, it's not meant for me.
No, they say God. And please, let me say this. I know this is not a gospel program, but
say it. It's open. It's a freestyle open. Okay. Like,
please,
that's the show. Yo.
God is not responsible for your decisions. That's one thing we need to understand. This is what I mean. When God created free moral agents. He created us as free moral agents and gave us the power of choice. So when you choose to do something and it doesn't work and you say, maybe God does not want me to do it, or maybe that's not God's plan. No, you chose it. You chose to do that thing. So when it fails, what you should do is stand up, do it again, or look for how to get a result out of that thing. Don't put it on God, because you know what? It's not going to change anything. If you put it on him, because he doesn't have the power, he gave you the power. So if you put it on him, he'll just say, okay.
Yeah. Are you hearing? Wow. Okay. Okay, you know what? Before you load me more than this, I want you to quickly digest on the few things he said. You are responsible for your decisions and don't put it on God. He's also said, make sure you have the right friends around you. The friends that can cover your failures, that can be with you and stand by you in terms of your falling, okay? It goes a long way. So, like I said, everybody has a story before the glory. We're going to take a break. Enjoy. Assimilate. Let me say the local way. Let it sempe inside you what you've heard from him. And in a short while, we'll be right back, okay? Welcome back. It's still your favorite online TV show, In Your Vicinity with JEDI. And I'm in the vicinity of my brother, my friend, a thespian, a theater artist, a stand-up comedian, an intellectual individual, a spiritual. He's known as the richest. He's known as the Calabar American, the one and only CEE.
Naso.
Now, you mentioned before that the first performance you had, you were booed off the stage.
Crazy.
I mean, to everyone who's watching, who maybe probably is a stand-up comedian or in every other field of life, there are times you just have to experience that moment of failure. You understand? So
even the funniest comedian.
yes, they've had a lot of booing and things like that. Are there moments where you've had like the loudest ovation ever, and also were there times where you were in pain, emotionally, mentally, even physically in your body, yet you still had to carry the microphone?
Yeah, that was, I've had that a lot. In fact, let me start with the one that I had to go with.
The way you are saying, let me start, it's like you have a library.
My brother, when you come from a country where it's like you survive by the day. It's crazy. So you know our own COVID in Nigeria is malaria.
Wow.
So there was this period I had, you know, the thing started like it started on a Wednesday, and I had the symptom. I was like, man, this thing, I have a wedding on Saturday. So I started taking, you know, self-medication. And the more I took the thing, it was increasing. So it will leave you in the morning. Then in the evening, the thing will come. So Friday, the thing, I felt a bit relief. You know, Friday into Saturday, man, I was hot. I was shivering and all that. And the wedding was at Egbeda.
Ouch! Now, if you're hearing Egbeda, it's like saying you are going into, if you're in the state of Maryland, you are going into the deepest coral part of Baltimore. Away from the central point, the central city
this
area.
Part of Baltimore, like, is it Pikesville?
Hi.
So and now, you know what I did? I went to take this, what's this malaria drug that makes you drowsy. So when you take it, you're supposed to sleep. No, the one of those queen, one of those queen family.
Tetracycline?
No, Amatem.
Way.
So you're supposed to sleep. When you take it, and you sleep. So I took it.
Why?
Because I wanted to fight that thing.
Yeah.
And I entered the road. Do you know that in the bus, because I had to take the bus, I was sleeping. I was dozing off. When I got to the wedding, it was like, you know, when you are high on something. I was holding the mic. My eye was, and I was wondering what was wrong. And I was hot. My mouth was bitter.
Because the weather was even hot.
Oh,
I'm sure it's an outdoor occasion with canopies.
Jesus Christ.
If you have not experienced doing wedding outside, canopy.
Have you done a canopy wedding where rain falls? You are MC, you are holding the canopy so that wind will not carry. I've done it before.
And that's when someone will now come. MC, crack joke.
Crack jokes.
Crack what? Talk, my brother.
My God. And you know, I had this pain all over my body. I had terrible headache. And I was still talking. I was still trying to, you know, I will jump, you dance, you do all that just to make sure the event goes well. Do you know that when I finished that event, I felt like passing out. Like, I felt life was leaving me, but you just don't know where you were drawing. I was drawing strength from. So I started walking to the bus stop slowly. Well, nobody knew what was going on. Because I needed to collect.
Those were not the days of Uber.
I wanted to collect my balance.
Oh, we.
It's the balance. Because if you don't go, it's gone. And you know, those days you are still trying to convince them that you can do this job.
Those are not the kind of balances you leave behind. You will pursue it entire.
That 15,000 naira balance.
Hey, my brother!
Do you know the balance is sweeter than the...
There's a lot you have already planned for that balance.
It's sweeter than the upfront, you know.
15K. My brother, we also do.
That 15,000 is sweeter than 100,000 they paid you. It's more important. In fact, you can kill. I almost beat one of my colleagues because of balance. I'm telling you. I don't want to mention names. So, you know, that was a situation where I was really terribly down. Then one of my events I had, the loudest ovation was one of the event I met my no, we met, but she didn't know I was a comedian. So she didn't know. So
that was the day God toasted her on your behalf.
Oh, man of God!
You understand what I'm saying?
God toasted.
Where she saw the glory.
Jigos.
Ma ballet.
Jigos.
Owie!
Owie! Good God.
I said that.
So, her school, this church, a particular church, they were having an outreach.
Yes.
And they have crowd. The church has crowd. So they had it in their school outside. It was an outdoor event. So it was just in front of their hostel. So they could stand from, you know, their hostel and watch. So, and they invited me as a guest comedian. The crowd was like massive crowd. So I came up. I did my. So I didn't know, you know, she was there. So I did my. Oh my God. You know. I bust that place. Boom!
You twat it.
You see, that's him.
Yes!
That's him there. That's him.
I know him.
So when I asked her, you know, I proposed to her. She said, let me go and pray. I said, see this one. This one we don't go.
The prayer that has been answered since. They are now officially trying to use one statement.
Let me go and pray.
Let me go and pray.
That line.
Wine while you are praying.
I know what I told her. I said, I know you won't pray. She said, why? I said, don't worry. And she gave me, she said, give me 1 week to go and pray. I don't know which God takes 1 week to answer.
She came back.
She came back, I think, was it up to a week? I'm not sure.
To be a few days later.
Yeah. I said, so, Alpha, have you prayed? He said, I didn't pray. I said, see this one.
Oh my God.
So that event, the ovation was crazy. And now I just built one joke that period. It's a music joke. And that's where this music joke spiraled. This whole music thing,
nice.
You know, picked up from, you know, one of my Igbo music joke. I did it, and they had you know, the church has good sound. So when everything jammed, man, I came down from that place. Everybody were on their feet. Everybody stood up.
You know, that is the kind of moment that God can fight your fight for you.
Oh God!
Like showcase a kind of glory for you that speaks beyond things.
The glory is sitting here.
Hallelujah.
I came down. I just saw somebody who just came to me with their friend. Oh, how are you? Meet my friend Hope. Meet my friend. I was like, how are you?
Faith, love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness. Anyways, just before we go, I know you have a heart for people.
Yeah.
But for people, like especially young comedians who are ready to learn.
Exactly.
Not just anyhow, because a lot of people attach to you all because they just want to quickly make it.
Yes. So that they will see wedding to
Yeah. So to those who you have not met before, but your heart reaches out to them, are there things you can just quickly in snippets tell them of like the journey so far to be a successful comedian?
Yeah, I'm going to say 2 things. One thing is nobody's really going to help you. Yeah, I mean, as tough or as difficult as that sounds, it's the basic truth. Not that nobody will help you, but you okay, let me rephrase it. Only God helps. Men assist. Let me put it that way. Because I remember when I started out as a comedian, I met people, I wanted to work with some people, and I discovered that even the people I wanted to work with needed help. As big as they were, they still needed, they were trying to find their feet. So like they say, blind can't lead the blind, or you, okay, Tunde Bakari said it right. He said his family members, when he just came on television, on channels, he started preaching on channels, and you know, he's from a very large family, father, polygamous home, so his family members came, they said, he has made it, come and help us. He said, he called a meeting and told them, I can't help anybody now, I can't help any, I'm still climbing, you know what, when I get to the top, I will send the rope down so that you can climb up.
How?
He said they got angry and then they left. He didn't answer anybody. He said when the ministry stabilized, the finance, everything was good, he now started calling them, you want to go to school, you want to sew, you want to do mechanic, okay, take. Everybody's mouth was shut. So the truth is, you can't help people when you're still climbing.
And that was the rope.
That was the rope. So, like I tell them, don't be angry with anybody that you feel is not helping you. What you should do is also trust God, first of all, then also see how you can help yourself, in the sense that you need to look for your own platform. I remember I used to go for events, and I just say I want to perform. I just want to go on stage. I just want to showcase myself. I just wanted people to see me. And I went for every comedy show. I go for every comedy show just because...
Witness.
This is...
No, I actually went to a lot of shows.
Yes.
There were people who were angry when they see me.
Yeah, you know what?
I
can attest to it. I know some people used to say, what's this boy doing? This fine boy, wait, forgo, what's he doing here? I've heard people say that before about him. But that was what he wanted to do. It's his passion. He had a passion for something. And this is the result today. So the truth is, you have to look for your own platform. Don't wait for people to create your platform for you. You have to look for your platform. Honestly, it might sound so stupid. Oh, are you saying you can't help nobody? But of course, trust me, you're going to see it.
I'm telling you.
So trust God and look for your platform. That's all I'll tell you.
Bagam, you've heard it all. Find the right friends around you. He's already told you, be responsible. Don't put it on God, thinking God is one responsible for you. And he also said, don't go looking for help, because the people you're trying to look for help from, they also need help. Start working on yourself, you know. He's had it all for you. God will still be there to help you, because he's the only one that can help you. This is amazing. Just normal gist and to gist with him. Look at the 4 wonderful nuggets that he has dropped for you. He's the one and only CY. You can't argue it. The host of Standing Out with CY. 3 successful editions. Jokes on Me. Fantastic comedy club. He is successful in what he's done so far. Yes, at least he's an example of, yes, he go America. He should say he go America. Because there are results to show that you're doing very well.
Thank you.
You know, over here. And that is what I would just like to say. Focus on what you're doing, because the results will speak for you very soon. And I'm sure in a couple of episodes you've watched, you can hear nuggets from my guests that are trying to give you the secret codes to what you're to do or apply in what you're doing so you become successful. That's how we bring it to you every time, and that's how we have fun every blessed episode.
Yes, so
thank you so much, bro.
Thanks, brother.
I'm sorry I have to leave.
No, it's okay.
You understand? Time is not a friend of ours. You know, now we can do 3 hours.
Of course.
We can do 3 hours.
We can sit here and do...
but the 3 hours is like
seasonal
$80. Or
8 hours of your destiny.
I'm telling you, man. In America, it's a whole different game. You understand? Well, thank you so much,
Thanks,
bro. I really appreciate it. You all, please make sure you give a shout out to my brother, my friend CY on social media.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, cycomedy1.richest, and on YouTube, CY Comedy TV 1. On YouTube, Facebook, Kingsley CY Oba. You know, just follow me, I beg. Twitter, VPN.
You know what? Just Google CY. A lot will come out.
VNP.
VPN. So no Twitter. No need to give them Twitter. But to those who are in the international scene, in the UK, in Ireland, in Europe, Australia, London, America.
So Twitter, for my international audience, so you could do Twitter, CY Comedy TV. Twitter, yeah. For my international audience.
Thank you all so much for being a part of this show. I know you're having a great time.
Subscribe, bro. Tell them to subscribe.
Oh, no, they will always subscribe.
Yeah.
I mean, the information is always there. Just make sure you click the button, subscribe. You understand? You know, share it as well and like it. Thank you all very much for hanging out. It's still your boy, Oluwatosin JEDI Ayo, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next episode of In Your Vicinity. Have a good one. The richest, the Calabar American. Oh my God, this your debt is running people crazy. But thank you so much for having us in your home. What a beautiful place. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. Thank you for opening up your heart. But man, you deep, oh, brother. You deep. More blessings, man. So to those of you who watched the show, I believe you enjoyed yourself. That was our special guest, the one and only Calabar American. Calabar American. Sorry about that. His name is CY. Kingsley Oba, a.k.a. CY. The richest himself. You know, it was good having him. And I'm sure you were, you know, inspired, educated. Trust me, you can always achieve what you want to achieve. As long as you remember that there's always a story behind the glory. Till I come up your way again, my name remains Oluwatosin JEDI Ayo, the host of In Your Vicinity with JEDI. Remember to subscribe, remember to turn on the notification button and share. And next week, or next episode, or next edition, or on the next of In Your Vicinity with JEDI, you'll find out who the next guest would be. Thank you very much. Have a good one.